Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today we're going to be talking about how to deploy web page to a GitHub. My name is Chibuzo and I'm a web developer and designer, and I'm also going to be your host, putting you through how to achieve these tasks. Quick note, before we get started, here are some things I want you to understand. First, you need to have a GitHub account, which I believe you already know by now. Secondly, you need to have Git installed on your laptop. If you don't, head over to git-sem.com and download the application. Thirdly, you need to have your code ready, which you want to push to your GitHub. And lastly, your code needs to have an index.html file. It's very important. If not, this is not going to work. Now let's go down to coding. Here's the beautiful code which we are going to be moving to our GitHub. It's a color game, so we'll get to see how to achieve this task. First, you need to log into your GitHub account. After you've logged in, the next step is to create a new repository. To create a new repository, you can do that by clicking on Start a Project button, or you click on the New button. So let's click on New. The next step is to give your repository a name. So I'm going to give this colors. Okay, let's make it color picker. You can leave the description, it's optional. Scroll down and click on Create Repository. Good. Now we have our repository set up. You can move your files in two steps. The first two, which we have here, you can achieve this using Git. I believe by now you should have Git installed on your laptop, and I'm going to guide you through the steps. Now head over to your directory where you have your code hosted. You right click and you get to see some Git options. You get to see the Git UI here and the Git bash here. Select the Git bash here. You have a same window similar as mine. Now the first step here is to initialize Git to your directory. You do this by using the shortcode git init. And what this does is it initializes an empty Git repository to your directory. After this, the next step is to add all the files you have in your repository to be staged. You can check files that are currently not staged by git status. You can see we all have our files in red. This is because they are currently not staged and on track. To stage them, we do this by adding them using git add fullstop. Now git add fullstop, the fullstop signifies all, so it adds all the files to be staged. Once you click on that, and we check our git status, we get to see that our files are ready to be committed. To commit all our files, we do this using this command line git commit -m, then our comment. Now this comment is going to help us to track the changes that we'll make on our codes. So being my first comment, I will say this is my first color game commit. And once we have this set up, the next step is to push our repository to our Git. Now, if we head over to where we created our Git, you can see this, push an existing repository from the command line. So we're going to take this first code here. The next step is to push all our files, upload all our files to our Git repository. And we do this by using this command line git push -u origin master. So you just have to wait for it to upload the files. Great, all the files has been uploaded. So next step now is to head over to our repository Once we click on it, we get to see all the exact files which we have in our directory has been uploaded also. Now I want to show you something. I said we created and we initialized a Git repository in our directory. You might wonder, where is it? If you head over to view and click on hidden items, you get to see our Git repository, which help us to track changes that we make on our code. Okay, now let's go to deploying our web page to GitHub. At your repository, you head over to settings. Once you get to settings, you scroll down to where you get Git pages. Select master branch. Okay, if you scroll down, you get to see that our site is currently published, and once we visit this link, we'll get to see our codes. Once we click on this, open a new tab, we get to see our beautiful color game. It's now live. You can see our URL here, which has our username, our github.io, and the name of our repository. So this is how you go about deploying your web page to GitHub. So let me know if you have any questions. You can leave them in the comment section below. I will get to you. Thank you very much.